In a heartwarming surprise that has sent fans of the beloved Mama June family into a frenzy, Pumpkin and Darrin recently welcomed their first child. The couple, known for keeping much of their private life under wraps, managed to keep the pregnancy a secret until the joyful arrival. The news was officially revealed on social media yesterday, along with the heart-melting name of their new bundle of joy. The pregnancy, which sources say began quietly last year, was kept under wraps despite the couple's public presence on reality television and social media. Friends and family were reportedly sworn to secrecy, and Pumpkin herself was determined to have a calm, private pregnancy away from the glare of media attention. "We wanted this moment to be ours first," Pumpkin shared in an exclusive statement. "Sometimes you just need a little privacy to truly celebrate the miracle of life." The couple chose to announce the birth on Instagram, sharing a series of adorable photos that have already racked up millions of likes and hundreds of thousands of comments in less than 24 hours. Fans were left guessing for hours before the big reveal. Finally, Pumpkin posted a photo of the newborn sleeping peacefully, captioned, "Welcome to the world, baby name. Our hearts are fuller than we ever imagined." The name immediately captured the hearts of fans. Social media erupted with praise, with comments ranging from "absolutely perfect" to "I'm crying, this is the sweetest name ever." Fans have been speculating about the inspiration behind the name, and many believe it reflects both Pumpkin and Darrin's personalities and family values. Pumpkin's mother, Mama June, and sister Honey Boo Boo were among the first to send congratulatory messages. In a video shared to her own social media account, Mama June expressed her excitement. "I'm just over the moon. Pumpkin and Darrin have been through so much, and now they brought this beautiful life into the world. I can't wait to spoil them." Honey Boo Boo, who has often shared close moments with Pumpkin on reality TV, also weighed in, posting a heartfelt message and tagging Pumpkin and Darrin in a photo of the family together. Within hours of the announcement, #celebrating the new baby trended worldwide. Fans shared congratulatory messages, fan art, and even predictions about the child's future. Many expressed admiration for how Pumpkin and Darrin maintained privacy despite being part of such a well-known family. Twitter users flooded the platform with messages such as, "This is the cutest thing ever. Baby is a little angel. Pumpkin and Darrin, you did this so beautifully. Congrats. I have tears in my eyes. The name is perfect, love you all." Instagram and TikTok saw a surge of videos celebrating the new arrival, with some fans recreating the announcement in their own homes. Pumpkin, whose real name is Alana Thompson, has had a roller coaster journey in the public eye. Known for her vibrant personality and strong bond with her family, she has become a fan favorite over the years. Darrin, while more private, has been a steadfast partner, often appearing alongside Pumpkin at family events and public appearances. Their relationship, which began in the late 2010s, has been documented in glimpses on reality shows and social media, showing a couple deeply in love and committed to family values. Fans have long speculated about when they might start a family, and now, those speculations have been joyfully confirmed. In the world of reality television, silence is usually a bad sign. It often signals cancellation, controversy, or a contract dispute. But for reality star Lauryn, Pumpkin, Efird, and her partner, Darrin, silence was the vessel for their greatest joy. After months of speculation, unexplained absences from social media, and baggy sweatshirts that sparked 1,000 rumors, the couple has officially broken the internet. In a move that has stunned the tabloids and melted the hearts of millions, Pumpkin and Darrin have announced the secret birth of their first child. But it isn't just the surprise arrival that has fans in tears. It is the name. A name so steeped in meaning, resilience, and hope that it has become an instant trending topic globally. This is the untold story of how the couple pulled off the impossible, the emotional birth, and the adorable name that signifies a brand new chapter. To understand the magnitude of this reveal, one must look back at the last 9 months. Pumpkin, known for her sharp wit and open book presence on reality TV, began to retreat from the public eye early in the year. The posts became sporadic. The TikTok live stopped. When she did appear, she was often seated behind a table or wearing oversized hoodies, a staple of celebrity pregnancy concealment, but effective nonetheless. "We knew something was up," said intense fan and moderator of a popular fan page, Sarah Jenkins. Pumpkin is usually so interactive. She shares the good, the bad, and the ugly. For her to go dark? We thought maybe she was just tired of the spotlight. We never dreamed she was hiding a whole human. Sources close to the couple now reveal that the decision to keep the pregnancy secret was mutual and immediate. Pumpkin has lived her entire life in front of a lens, a family insider told us exclusively. From the time she was a child, her most vulnerable moments were broadcast for ratings. With this baby, her first baby with Darrin, she wanted something that was just theirs. She didn't want the stress of the comments section. She wanted to protect the peace of the pregnancy. Darrin, a more private figure than his reality star partner, reportedly championed the decision. He wanted to ensure that Pumpkin's health was the priority, shielding her from the high-stress environment of public scrutiny. They pulled off a masterclass in deception. They pre-recorded content to keep their feeds active. They utilized close-up angles. They swore friends and family to secrecy, a difficult feat in a family known for leaking stories to the press. But this time, love outweighed the paycheck. Everyone held the line. The baby was born on a Tuesday morning, under a veil of total anonymity at a private hospital outside of Atlanta. There were no camera crews. There were no producers asking for one more take of the contractions. It was just Pumpkin, Darrin, and the medical staff. According to sources, the labor was long but without complications. It was the most healing experience of her life, the insider shared. For a girl who grew up in chaos, this birth was calm. Darrin never left her side. He was playing soft music, holding her hand and keeping the room peaceful. When the baby finally arrived, there wasn't a dry eye in the room. It was the moment Pumpkin realized she had truly broken the cycle. For 3 days, they existed in a bubble. They turned off their phones. They bonded with their newborn without the pressure of having to edit a photo for Instagram or craft a witty caption. They simply existed as a family of 3. But they knew they couldn't keep their joy hidden forever. On Saturday evening, at peak social media traffic time, Pumpkin's Instagram account flickered to life. There was no fanfare, no countdown, and no teaser. Just a single black and white photograph. The image was simple, artistic, and devastatingly intimate. It showed Darrin's large, protective hand holding Pumpkin's hand, and resting on top of both was a tiny, delicate hand with fingers curled into a fist. The baby was wearing a knit bracelet that looked handmade. The caption was short, stripping away the reality TV persona to reveal the mother underneath. The world got a little brighter this Tuesday. We decided to keep this journey for ourselves, to cherish every kick and every moment of peace, but we are so ready to share our greatest accomplishment with you now. Welcome to the world, little one. You are already so loved. Within 10 minutes, the post had 50,000 likes. Within an hour, it had broken 500,000. The internet entered a state of collective shock. I scream, commented one fan. I literally dropped my phone. Pumpkin, you sneaky genius. I am crying in the club right now, wrote another. The silence makes sense now. I'm so happy you did this on your own terms. But the question on everyone's lips was, is it a boy or a girl? And what is the name? An hour after the initial photo, a second post appeared. This one was a video, a montage of the last 9 months. It showed the positive pregnancy test, the ultrasound, Darrin painting the nursery a soft sage green, and finally, Pumpkin holding the baby in the hospital bed, looking exhausted but radiant. The video ended with a title card painted in watercolors. The caption explained the choice, and this is where fans began to melt. We named her Willow because willows can weather any storm. They bend, but they don't break. They are resilient, just like we had to be to get here. And Serafina means fiery ones or burning ones, representing the light she brought into our lives when we needed it most. She is our resilient light. The reaction was instantaneous and overwhelmingly positive. In an era where celebrity baby names often lean toward the bizarre or the branded, fans found Willow Serafina to be grounding, beautiful, and deeply poignant given Pumpkin's history. Willow is the perfect name for a girl raised by a survivor, a top comment read, garnering 20K likes. It acknowledges the trauma but focuses on the strength. Beautiful choice. Serafina is so elegant, another fan noted. It sounds like a princess, but a strong one. Pumpkin, you did good. Twitter, now X, was flooded with artwork of willow trees and angels, tagging the couple. The hashtag. To truly understand why the fans melted, one has to look at the subtext. Pumpkin has been the de facto matriarch of her family for years, often having to be the strong one amidst her mother's struggles and her sister's growing pains. The choice of willow, a tree known for its deep roots and ability to survive floods and storms, was seen by fans as a love letter to her own survival. It was an acknowledgement that she had bent 1,000 times under the weight of her family's drama, but she never snapped. And now she was passing that resilience, not the trauma, down to her daughter. Serafina, with its angelic and fiery connotations, suggested a new era. It wasn't about surviving anymore. It was about burning bright. It was a name of prosperity and passion. It feels like a reset, analyzed pop culture sociologist Dr. Alana Ray. Reality TV stars often name their children for attention. This feels like a name chosen for the child's soul. It's a very mature, very grounded choice that indicates Pumpkin and Darrin are taking parenthood incredibly seriously. Naturally, the extended family has weighed in. Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson, the proud aunt, reposted the picture immediately. I have been dying keeping this secret, she wrote. My niece is literally the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. I'm going to spoil her rotten. Willow, Auntie Alana loves you so much. Even more touching was the reaction from Darrin's side of the family, who have often stayed out of the limelight. A rare comment from Darrin's mother read, a beautiful name for a beautiful blessing. Watching my son become a father has been the greatest joy of my life. As for Mama June, sources say the relationship remains complex, but she has sent a gift. Whether this baby will be the bridge to mend fences remains to be seen, but for now, Pumpkin and Darrin are keeping their circle tight. Fans of Mama June, from not to hot, were scrolling their feeds, expecting perhaps another TikTok battle, a promotional post for a teeth whitening kit, or maybe a vague cryptic quote about loyalty from Lauryn Pumpkin Efird. Instead, they got the shock of the decade. At exactly 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pumpkin dropped a photo that instantly shattered the reality TV algorithm. The image was grainy, black and white, and undeniably intimate. It featured a tiny, wrinkled hand wrapping its fingers around a calloused, tattooed thumb. The caption was short, sweet, and explosive. We decided to keep this little blessing, just for us for a while. But our hearts are too full to stay quiet anymore. Welcome to the chaos, little one. You are so loved. Tagged in the photo, Darrin Kitchens. The internet didn't just break, it melted. Within minutes, the comment section was a war zone of confusion, elation, and the inevitable math equations being done by sleuths trying to figure out the timeline. Pumpkin, who had only finalized her messy, high-profile divorce from Josh Efird months prior, had seemingly pulled off the impossible. She had hidden a full-term pregnancy while filming a reality show, navigating a public divorce, and managing 4 other children. But the real bombshell wasn't just the baby. It was the name. How did she do it? That is the question dominating Reddit threads and Facebook groups today. Looking back, the signs were there, scattered like breadcrumbs that only the most obsessive fans could have pieced together. Sources close to production for Mama June. Family Crisis have exclusively revealed to us that Pumpkin went to extreme lengths to conceal the bump. She was meticulous, an insider claimed. For the last 6 months of filming, Pumpkin insisted on sitting behind kitchen islands, holding oversized laundry baskets, or wearing those massive graphic tee hoodies she sells on TikTok. Everyone just thought it was her comfy era, or that she was feeling insecure after the divorce stress. No one guessed she was 30 weeks pregnant. We analyzed Pumpkin's social media from the last 8 months. The clues are glaring in hindsight. Pumpkin stops doing full-body TikTok dances. Her content shifts entirely to storytime, videos filmed from the chest up in her car. During a chaotic live stream selling tumblers, Alana, Honey Boo Boo, almost knocks over a stack of boxes. Pumpkin instinctively protects her stomach. At the time, fans thought she was just flinching. Darrin Kitchens is spotted in the background of a video carrying a suspiciously large bag from Bye Bye Baby. When asked, he claimed it was a gift for a friend. She pulled a Kylie Jenner. One top comment on Instagram read, "But she did it on a WeTV budget, which is honestly more impressive." To understand the weight of this arrival, one must revisit the tangled web of the Efird kitchen's family tree. The elephant in the delivery room, of course, is the relationship between the baby's father, Darrin Kitchens, and Pumpkin's ex-husband, Josh Efird. Darrin is Josh's cousin. While Pumpkin has famously shouted from the rooftops that they are not blood cousins, Darrin is related to Josh's stepfather, the family-style dating pool has been a major point of contention and ratings gold for the show. Insiders report that Josh Efird was blindsided by the birth. Josh knew they were serious, but he didn't know there was a baby until about a month ago, a source close to Josh revealed. He's focusing on Ella, Bentley, Silas, and Stella. He's trying to take the high road, but it's awkward. Imagine your kid's new sibling is also their second cousin. Thanksgiving in Gordon is going to be complicated. Meanwhile, Mama June Shannon has reportedly already tried to monetize the birth. Rumors are swirling that June attempted to sell the exclusive first photos to a tabloid, only for Pumpkin to beat her to the punch by posting it on Instagram for free. A final power move to assert her independence from her mother's chaotic grip. But let's get to the part that has fans melting. After 3 hours of silence following the initial hand photo, Pumpkin posted a second image. This one showed the baby's face, a sleeping cherub with a tuft of dark hair, wrapped in a blanket printed with pine trees and vintage trucks. Meet the piece of our puzzle we didn't know was missing. Everyone, say hello to Wilder Gray Kitchens. Born 7 pounds 4 ounces. He's perfect. The name is a departure from the E and its themes of her previous children, Ella, Silas, Stella, and the B of Bentley. It signals a new era. It's trendy, southern, rustic, and distinct. Fans immediately flooded the comments with praise. Wilder Gray. I am sobbing. That is the cutest country name ever. It fits so perfectly with the other kids. Bentley and Wilder? Come on. Adorable. Finally, a name that isn't crazy. It's strong but sweet. Good job, Pumpkin. Etymologists suggest the name. Wilder suggests untamed or passionate, perhaps a nod to the whirlwind, controversial romance between Pumpkin and Darrin. Gray balances it out, neutral, calming, and modern. If fans were skeptical of Darrin Kitchens before, often labeling him a rebound or questioning his motives due to the family connection, this baby seems to be his redemption arc. In a tearful TikTok video posted shortly after the announcement, Darrin is seen holding Wilder Gray, looking terrified but awestruck. I know people have a lot to say about me and Lauryn, Darrin says in the clip, his voice cracking. I know how it looks, but I love this woman. I love her kids like my own, and this little boy, he's my legacy. I'm not going anywhere. The video has already racked up 4.5 million views. The comment section, usually a hive of toxicity, has softened. Okay, Darrin holding the baby kind of changed my mind, one user wrote. He looks like a dad. TV executives are likely popping champagne bottles right now. This secret baby storyline is the holy grail of reality TV. We can expect the upcoming season to cover the cover-up, confessionals explaining exactly how they hid the pregnancy from the crew, or if the crew was in on it. The Josh confrontation, the inevitable sit-down where Pumpkin tells Josh she's pregnant with his cousin's baby. The Alana factor. Honey Boo Boo has already posted a story holding Wilder Gray, captioning it, Auntie Lana is obsessed. Get ready for the best outfits, kid. Seeing Alana navigate nursing school while being an aunt to 5 kids will be a B-plot. June's jealousy. Expect Mama June to make the birth about her, perhaps by complaining that she wasn't in the delivery room or criticizing the name, Wilder, for being too out there. Pumpkin and Darrin have defied the odds, the haters, and the tangled family tree to welcome a healthy baby boy. While the cousin stigma will likely follow them forever, the arrival of Wilder Gray Kitchens has done what few things can do. It has silenced the critics, if only for a moment, with the undeniable cuteness of a newborn. As one top fan commented, I came for the drama, but I stayed for the baby cheeks. Welcome to the world, Wilder. Write a script for the confessional scene, where Pumpkin explains why she hid the pregnancy. Generate a list of social media reactions from Team Josh versus Team Darrin. Draft a news story about how Mama June accidentally leaks the baby's gender before the official reveal.